I guess I probably shouldn't forget to do this before the end of the video, right? You probably want to see this soon. Hey everybody, welcome back to TJ's Lego Room, and I'm super excited to show you the BAAT version 2.0. So as we jump into this, I'll remind you real quick that the instructions are going to be available on rebrickable.com as of right now when you're watching this video. I am super happy that I was able to get those up. There are a couple really technical things on there, and so I have included a couple of private videos on my YouTube channel that you will be able to access if you purchase the instructions, so that hopefully you can build it a little bit easier. In the meantime, let's go ahead and jump in on the version 2.0 of the BAAT, and I'll show you some of the differences between the old one and this current version. All right. So as you can see, well, maybe not super easily because this is a huge craft, but we've smoothed out a lot of the details on the craft. A lot of things about it have been smoothed over. One little detail here is these orange lights on the back. These things are one of the ways that I have decided to cover up some of the studs, making it a little bit easier. And I figured it's next to the engines. You know, they kind of work as a little bit of a warning light. Hey, you're getting too close. Some of you may notice as well that I actually changed out the colors on the engines for the exhausts. They used to be like one of the neon oranges, but now I've switched them out to the X-Wing pink, which I think is really fun. I really enjoy that color on the ships. It just kind of works. It's kind of pretty in a way. And I like pretty things. All right, moving on. Overall, I did tighten up the structure quite a bit. It's a lot stronger now, including the base where it rests most of the time. You still can't set it like in the middle of the base because, you know, it is a giant hollow bay, but it is much stronger than it used to be. Another part that's a lot stronger is right along here where the connection of the sliding doors and hinge doors tie into the ship. That's a lot stronger as well. I removed the little place that I used to grab right here, which means now you got to grab on the little windows underneath. So I'll go ahead and do that for you. Boop. And they open. It opens pretty easy. So you're going to want to open it right there, right in that lip for the window. As far as the sliding mechanism, sliding on the rear bay doors works very similar to how it used to. I did leave that open area so you could grab onto it because since they open a little differently, you know, physics requires you to change certain things. The capacity is the same. I'm not showing any minifigures because the instructions don't have the minifigures included. So you can use whatever pilots or infantry that you want to load in there. You can go ahead and load in there. I'd love to see if some people can load some other stuff in there. I have some ATRTs that I thought about trying to fit inside there, but maybe we'll do a different build for that another day. The front little window in here was a little bit hard to remove for a little while, but I was able to figure out a different system in there. You do kind of got to reach your finger up inside there when you put it back. But, you know, you just open this up and reach inside there. But it's a lot easier to get in there now to put the guy in and out than it was on the previous version. The cannons on the wings are totally fixed. They don't rotate anymore. I was trying to find a mechanism to do that, and unfortunately, it never worked out. It's a lot more complicated than I thought it was or than I pictured in my mind, and most of that has to do with the new mechanisms that I have added to the ship, which I'll show you in just a minute. Another part that I really sturdied up from the previous version is on these engines. They used to wiggle just a little bit. They had a little bit of a play to them, but I was able to tighten that up with some different pieces, and it works perfectly now. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Let's see. I did change some of the greebling, so let's look at the top real quick. I changed some of the greebling on top to make room for some of the mechanisms, but I was able to keep these little claw pieces on there. I really enjoy those. I think they make great little greebles, and kind of fun and interesting. So I kept them on there. You're obviously welcome to change out the greebles however you like. But I wanted to keep them because they were on the previous version, and I'm sentimental that way. All right, so now the super important part that you guys have been waiting for. I guess I probably shouldn't forget to do this before the end of the video, right? You probably want to see this soon. Rotating wings operated by a single mechanism. One-handed. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I am super excited that I was able to get this in here. And I'm actually going to tell you a couple things right now about the instructions. I looked at how much the parts were going to be on this craft, and they estimate around $250 for all the parts on this thing. There's almost 1,600 pieces. I think I'm short like 4 pieces to make 1,600, but it's just shy of 1,600 pieces, and the estimate was for it to be $250, which is quite a bit. I understand that not everybody has, $250 plus shipping to spend on building a craft, and so I have made the instructions a little bit cheaper than my other big mock, the TIE Wrath. I made these instructions a little bit cheaper on the site because I really want people to be able to learn about this mechanism and to be able to use it in other builds, as well as some of the building techniques that I have in here, which are pretty fun. Nothing super revolutionary other than maybe the wings flipping mechanism. That's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody's put these pieces together the same way that I have, so it's been a fun experience to try to figure it out, and I think I did a pretty good job. So anyway, I think that's pretty much all the differences on the ship. If you end up picking up the instructions, you may find some additional differences or some additional fun little tricks and things like that. But I think that's all I'm going to cover for today. I want to give a special thanks to a couple of people who've really helped me today. I want to give a thanks to Alex for giving me some pointers on what I can do to improve my my videos. And I also want to thank Isaac out there who gave me some good ideas for possibly the next video. I did get my entire shipment of parts for the Ahsoka sabers, and so I'm looking forward to building that, and I may even do that as a live stream as an additional video for one of these weeks. So let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in, or let me know any other way. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you can let me know there too. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for checking it out. Once again, the instructions are available on rebrickable.com, and I really hope you guys have as much fun with this craft as I have had, and I hope you get to play with it as much as me and my kids have. It's been a lot of fun, and it's such a fun craft, and I'm really proud of how it all came together, combining the U-wing and the LAAT gunship. I'm pretty proud of how I did on that. So thanks again, and we'll catch you guys next time in TJ's Lego Room. Bye.